Good morning, my lovely students. Hope everything is fine. Yesterday we started our new lesson, which is the quadrilaterals. Let's take a quick review about what we have covered yesterday. Do you know what does quadrilateral mean? Quadrilateral means what? It's a polygon with how many sides? It's a polygon with 4 sides. Yes, 4 sides. Right. And we know from yesterday that the quadrilaterals is a 4-sided polygon, and this quadrilaterals is the big family. يعني the quadrilateral, the name of quadrilateral is the big family, and this family has many sons. Okay, many members in this family. This quadrilateral is the father, and this father has many sons. Okay, so the quadrilaterals is the name of the father, the big father, and under this father, he has many sons. The first son we took yesterday is the parallelogram, and each son of the quadrilaterals, okay, each son, he has some features, he has some specifications, he has some properties that differentiate this son from the other son. يعني you and your brother, you are different than your brother. Maybe you look the same, but you have the same father, the same mother, but you have different features, you have different personalities, right? So I can say that this is Ahmed and this is Muhammad. So because you have different features, you have different personalities, you have different length, you have different weight, you have different height, right? Everything is different, but maybe you are common in some features, but you're different in other features. Here the same thing is in the quadrilaterals. The quadrilaterals is the big father. Okay, under this father he has many sons. The first son is the parallelogram type. How can I say that the parallelogram is different in what? We say yesterday, we knew yesterday, from yesterday, what does parallel lines mean? What does parallel lines mean? Two lines which will never meet at a point. They will never intersect at a point. They will go parallel. Parallel, yani they will never ever meet at a point. So the parallelogram, we know from yesterday that the parallelogram, each two opposite sides, the two opposite sides بتاعته are parallel and also equal. يعني are parallel and equal. يعني AD is parallel to BC and equal to it. Also AB is parallel to DC and also equal to it. Okay, the second son in this family is the rectangle, and we know how can we differentiate, how can we say that this is a rectangle and not a parallelogram? How? What's the difference? Both are 4-sided shape. يعني both they are 4-sided shape. So how can I say that this is a rectangle and not a parallelogram? How can I say? What's the difference between these two shapes? What's the difference? How can I differentiate? The only difference between the parallelogram and the rectangle that all the angles inside the rectangle are right angles equal 90 degrees. يعني each angle inside the rectangle equals to 90 degrees. And برضو the common feature between the parallelogram and the rectangle that each two opposite sides are equal and parallel. نفس أخوه التاني. Same like يعني the common feature between the parallelogram and the rectangle that each two opposite sides are equal and parallel. طب what's the difference بقى? How can I say that this is a rectangle and not parallelogram? Because the rectangle, each angle inside the rectangle equals to 90 degrees. طيب let's take our new shape, rhombus. اسمه ايه؟ rhombus. طيب how can I say that the rhombus is not a parallelogram and is not a rectangle? What's the difference? Here هو قال لي ايه؟ ان الرhombus، لا الرhombus all its sides are equal. All the sides are equal. يعني لو ده 5 centimeters يبقى this side 5 centimeters, this side equals 5 centimeters, and this side also equal 5 centimeters. يعني rhombus all the sides are equal. See? يبقى each member of this family has a different characteristics, has a different properties that differentiate this polygon or this shape from its brothers أو the other members in this family. Okay, يبقى دلوقتي again parallelogram, all each two opposite sides are parallel and equal. parallel و equal يعني السايد ده والسايد ده AD is parallel and equal to BC and AB is parallel and equal to DC. طيب الريكتانجل، طب ما هو الريكتانجل برضو اهو each two opposite sides are parallel and equal. طب ما how can I say that this is a rectangle and not a parallelogram? Because الريكتانجل عنده صفة تانية. ايه الصفة التانية؟ ان كل each angle equal to 90 degrees. يبقى the each two opposite sides are equal and parallel زي الباراليلوجرام زي اخوه، لكن كمان عنده صفة تانية other property which is in each angle inside the rectangle equals exactly to 90 degrees. طيب what about the third brother بقى؟ اخوهم التالت اسمه ايه؟ اخوهم التالت اسمه الرامبس. طيب ازاي اقدر اقول ان this is a rhombus and not a rectangle or this is a rhombus and not a parallelogram؟ ايه اللي بيميز؟ ايه اللي بيفرق؟ how can I differentiate؟ افرق ازاي ان this is a rhombus and not a parallelogram؟ الرhombus all the sides are equal. يبقى all the sides inside the rhombus are equal. okay، يعني if this BC equals to 10 cm يبقى DC equals to 10 cm يبقى AD equals to 10 cm and AB equals to 10 cm. يبقى I can tell that this shape is a rhombus. يبقى ده أخوهم الثالث. طيب what about أخوهم الرابع the fourth member in this family the square؟ ما هو also the square is a four-sided polygon. السكوير كل اللي احنا بنتكلم فيه ده four-sided shape. Parallelogram is a four-sided shape. Rectangle is a four-sided shape. Rhombus is a four-sided shape. And the square also is a four-sided shape. طيب how can I say that this shape is a square and not a rhombus or and not a square rectangle or not a parallelogram؟ طيب here بقى ايه؟ السكوير اصغر واحد في ايه بقى؟ the all sides are equal و all the angles are equals to 90 degrees. واخد صفة من الرhombus واخد صفة من الريكتانجل. all sides are equal زي الرhombus و each angle inside the square equals to 90 degrees زي الريكتانجل. يبقى هنا ايه؟ هو واخد common features من ايه؟ من اخواته التانيين. كل الريكتانجل كان عنده صفة واحدة، الرhombus عنده صفة واحدة، السكوير واخد الصفتين مع بعض. اوكي، يبقى how can I differentiate again؟ Let's take them again. Parallelogram. Each two opposite sides are equal and parallel. كل opposite sides الاثنين opposite sides equal و parallel. طيب الريكتانجل ده برضو each two opposite sides are equal and parallel، بس ايه؟ في حاجة تانية. Other thing which is ايه؟ that each angle inside this rectangle equals to 90 degrees. كل angle جوه الريكتانجل equals to 90 degrees. تمام؟ طيب في كمان اخوهم الثالث اللي هو اسمه ايه؟ rhombus. طيب what's the characteristics of the rhombus؟ How can I say that this shape is a rhombus؟ Because the rhombus all the sides are equal. all its sides are equal. طيب يجي اخوهم الرابع اسمه ايه؟ square. طيب السكوير ده how can I say that this is a square and not a rhombus او this is a square and not a rectangle؟ because the square all its sides are equal. يعني لو this side اهو SR equals to 5 centimeters, RQ equals to 5 centimeters, QP equals to 5 centimeters and PS equals to 5 centimeters. يعني all its sides are equal and all the angles, each angle inside this square equals exactly to 90 degrees. equals exactly to 90 degrees. يبقى السكوير كل السايدز equal و all the angles equals to 90 degrees. طيب تعالوا ناخد آخر member in this family. آخر member, the last member in this family, which is called the trapezoid. Trapezoid. يبقى آخر member in the quadrilateral family is the trapezoid. طيب how can I say that this shape is a trapezoid and not a parallelogram أو not a rectangle أو not a rhombus أو not a square؟ قال لك الترابيزويد its characteristics is ايه بقى؟ الصفة بتاعته is ايه؟ he has only one pair of parallel sides. يعني ايه بقى الكلام ده؟ يعني هو عنده two sides بس هما اللي parallel, because if you go with these two sides, these two opposite sides, if you go up they will meet at a point. بس these two opposite sides اللي هو ال up and down اهو, if you move them as much as you can to the left or to the right, they will never meet at a point. However, these two opposite sides, they are gonna meet. That's why the trapezoid, it has only one pair أو يعني two sides only are parallel. Two sides of parallel lines. إنما ال other two sides لا مش parallel. هو عنده بس two sides اللي فوق وتحت دول هما اللي parallel only. The other two sides are not parallel. يبقى ال trapezoid has two sides بس which are parallel. Two sides بس which are parallel. Okay? We're gonna stop our session for today until here, and tomorrow inshallah we're gonna resume the quadrilaterals family and we're gonna start solving. Today our lesson is finished. Please stay safe, and if you need any question, please feel free to ask me through the classroom or just send me an email. And see you tomorrow inshallah. Take care of yourself and have a good day.